back to an all new episode of Style by Stevie. We are here with the one and only. We are back for his second interview, Antonio Hardrick. Welcome back to the Dollhouse. And I know this is a new place for you to be doing it. We're typically on the gram, but
Mhm,
you know my story. And I explained it to all of my guests for the lineup for this week. But
mhm.
how has 2025 been for you thus far? And how was your Thanksgiving? How did you celebrate?
My Thanksgiving was good. 2025 has been great. I went to Columbus, Ohio with my family, and we celebrated with my cousin's wife, half of the family. So we all got our Airbnb, and we just, ate good. How was yours?
Yes, yes, yes. Mine's great. And I shared a little bit of what I did for Thanksgiving yesterday. But for you, since she asked, we did like a Uber Eats type of ordeal.
Okay.
And it was like everybody had to go, but this time it was us transporting the food back to each other. Like we didn't really do Thanksgiving together as a family at my grandmother's where we typically would do it. Everybody
Hmm.
was in their own home. So we had to go to this person's house and get food, and this person had to go and bring us some of what they made, and then they had to bring us some of what they made. So it was a back and forth, and my aunt was doing all the transport, and then my other aunt, my mom's sister as well too, both of them had to transfer food back and forth. But we had a great time. It was great. I
Okay.
can't
Good, good,
complain.
good.
Yes, yes, yes. So let's get to it. And I see you. Shout outs to my brother K Tukes, and more of my beautiful mods will be coming in as well. To subscribers, welcome if you're just joining in. Hit that bell and subscribe if you have not, so you'll be notified when new shows are live and on. All right. So we are now in the Christmas holiday season, and
Mhm.
2025 has gone by so fast. After this month, it is 2026 and
Yes.
beyond. So overall, to sum it up, your 2025, because you've done a couple fashion shows. The last or first interview that we did, you had a fashion show coming up. And
Mhm.
now, the new year, heading into the new year, a new beginning, a new start. How has 2025 been for you to sum it up in one word?
It's been fantastic. A lot of lessons learned, meeting new people, venturing out, traveling. So it's been pretty good.
Yes, 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 yes. And so much more to come. And winter, we're now in the winter months. And I know you guys are like, why aren't you wearing a dress today? Um, Freezing down here in South Carolina. Yes, I would typically have the gams showing the legs and the décolleté and the shoulder, all of that, like I did yesterday, but it is cold today, y'all. I
Mhm.
did that yesterday. It was nice and cute with the off the shoulders, but I said today I'm gonna go for a black cat suit. So this
Yeah.
is not mine. This is mom's that I gave to her, and I had to borrow it back again because it is cold. So yes, we're closet shopping. We're borrowing. So
Okay.
2026 and beyond fashion trends, what are you looking forward to as far as fashion goes into the new year?
Just more depth into fashion, more creativity, more flamboyancy, more accessories, more fur coats, more bow ties, just more of everything that I usually, do.
For the women, what am I recommending? Who was it? Hello Beautiful did a post yesterday, and have you seen Tiana Taylor on the Jennifer Hudson show?
Oh
Very
yeah,
classic, fine. The jacket that she had on, it made me think instantly of Ralph Lauren because that's something that he was signature at creating was like these peacoats. And we see a
mm,
lot of designers like Giorgio Armani specialize in creating peacoats. So you're going to
mm,
see a lot of women into the year of 2026 suited up. So don't be surprised if you see me pull up with a tie or two on the show. I'm notorious for my evening gowns and dresses, but today is
mm,
too cold to wear the dresses, y'all. I did it yesterday because it was really that cold, but today I
mm.
said no. I got the body yada yada. I'm gonna go ahead and put on this cat suit and I'm gonna come out. So it, fashion trends for 2026 and beyond, we can expect to see a lot of prints, a lot of different patterns, a lot of different textures and variations.
Mm.
Think Ralph Lauren, think Giorgio Armani. Sergio Hudson is a prime example because I love how Sergio incorporates color blocking and detailing into his designs. Another designer that does that will be Jeremy Scott from Moschino. Excellent. Even though Moschino we know is very art pop, another brand that is very art poppy would be Marc Jacobs or either Betsy Johnson. They're notorious and synonymous for doing bright colors, doing a lot of over the top, avant garde. So, if you are an animated person like myself, then that is definitely for you. So, that's what I'm
Mhm.
looking for. Now, for the men, I can expect to see the same thing. Um, a lot of men are stepping out of their comfort zones. Of course, denim never goes out of style, so you can never
Yes.
go wrong with a piece of denim in your closet. So I might incorporate some of that into season 20's fashion. So I've already started creating my mood boards for what I want. And you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you can check out my stories at style by Stevie underscore daytime. I'm a hair girl. So a lot of mood boards were created throughout the weekend all the way up until this week. Even when I was at the dentist, I told Antonio, I said, I'm going to be in a dentist. So I don't know if I'm going to be good, but the numbness went down, y'all. So I had to
Mhm.
get a crown in the top. And yes, I was numb. I was out for a little bit, but we are back to normal. As better. I didn't think I was going to be back for the show today, but thank the Lord. And while I was in the dentist chair, while they had me in there waiting, while they were molding the crown, because they stick like this stuff in your mouth where it's like gum, and then you have to bite
Yeah.
down on it so they can do the
Mm.
crown and everything. I
And they
was
take
in
the
that
burns
chair.
out.
I was on
Yeah.
Pinterest. Yes, I was on Pinterest and I was creating my mood boards. So get your mood board. There's a lot of inspiration out there that you can pull from for 2026 fashion and beyond because the trends are going to change. So also I would love to wish a very since we're in the category of fashion and winter fashion, I would love to wish a very special happy birthday to Style Minard, who just gave an amazing fashion show in the Atlanta area over the weekend. So happy birthday, Nard. My girl Misha Robinson walked in the show. Shout outs to Misha. I told you she was going to make an amazing model. And again, y'all go and check out Nard on Instagram. Nard is doing the damn thing and pulling from a lot of inspiration. So if you like Basquiat, Nard is amazing with incorporating Basquiat into his style as well too. So
Mm.
definitely go and check him out and show him some love and tell him Miss Stevie recommended you as well. All right.
Okay.
So winter fashion, fall winter fashion trends. You're going to see a lot of furs. I know that they're saying that they're banning fur. Peter is not playing this year. My brother did an interview. K Tooks did an interview with Taj from SWV, and one of their album covers, they wore nothing but fur jackets with nothing underneath, and it
Okay.
leaves a lot to the mystery. So Peter got on them. Todd said Peter got on them. So now in 2025, Peter is still out here. They are not playing. So it's protecting animals, honey. But if you're going to do fur, make sure that it is faux fur. Faux fur is the way to go. I'm telling you. So you can't go wrong.
Mm. I have a lot of faux fur. I got mine from Forever 21 when they were open. So yeah, I have
Oh,
a lot of stylish faux fur.
I just hate that Forever 21 closed. I went in my closet and I found this jacket, which is it was a men's jacket. And it
Mm.
was like Sherpa fur all over. It was a cream color. I have to take a picture and show you guys. Very beautiful. And everybody was like, "Where did you get that jacket? You look like you're warm in it." And the hat I wore today was just like this blue fluffy thing, very stylish, and everybody was raving about it. So fur is the way to go, yes, but make
Mhm.
sure that it's faux fur because Peter will get you. I'm telling you, they are out here. They're not doing it in Fashion Week for this year. They said that they're banning it. They're not doing it. So find other
Yeah.
alternatives on your sleeves. You still can incorporate fur into your fashion. You can do it on your sleeves or whatever, but just make sure that you are dressing warm because the weather is so cold. And I'm in South Carolina, so we're near Myrtle Beach, and when you're near the waterfront, the weather tends to shift. Like yesterday, it was like, okay, I could get away with the off the shoulder, the cold shoulder, but today I'm just like, no, it's freezing cold. We're gonna do this cat suit right here.
Mhm.
So you gotta make do with what you got. Pull from your closet. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you very much. And of course, I go into holiday colors. So when it's around Christmas time, I always tend to go for
The red,
Christmas
the green,
colors.
the white.
But yes, and cream was a Christmas color, but today black is not a really a Christmas color, but I mean, any occasion you could get away with it, you know.
Mm,
So I mean, all about looking comfortable, and as brother just stated in the comments, amazing and stylish. That's the key thing. So winter fashion is all about comfort. Dress how you feel. Boots will
mhm.
never go out of style. So my mom,
No,
she bought a
never.
pair of burgundy boots, and it's got a little chunky heel. She's not a pointy heel girl like I am. So she can't really do the what are they called? I can't remember what they're called. The platform shoes and
Mhm,
the really, really tall 10-inch stilettos. I could do either or. But my mom, she's not a heel girl like that. You know, as you get up in a certain age, like my mom is okay, I had to check to make sure she wasn't coming through that door. I'll drop the age. She's a woman of a certain age. I want to live to be able to give y'all season 30. She's in her 60s. And you know, as you get up in age, you start to want to tend to kind of keep it cool, kind of keep
mhm,
it, you know, smooth and not too over the top dramatic. Whereas me, I'm a younger woman, I'm 32. I could get away with wearing the off the shoulders, the crop tops, the mini skirts, and things like that. But my mom is just like, that's for you, and that is not for me. So I kind of give her the pieces that'll be like fully covered.
mm,
And this is where age comes into fashion. You are never too old to dress how you feel. So if you're
mhm,
feeling sexy and classy in that moment, get into it, do it. And a prime example of that would be Michelle Obama. How she
yes,
was in the White. You guys have to get her book, The Look, and I have it. It is somewhere on my bed. I'm looking at it. But make sure you guys go and grab a copy of it. You will see her fashions throughout the years of the White House. And she said how she felt like even if she was first lady of the White House, she felt restrained. And we don't want anybody to feel restrained with fashion,
right,
whereas
right,
fashion, feel free to express yourself however you want to. So if you are feeling drama in that moment, go into your most colorful, boldest moves. But beware, it's not for the faint hearted. So beware to get a lot of stares. She always did. She always was polished and put together. And it was because she was the first lady of the United States. And you know, first ladies from Nancy Reagan to Jackie Kennedy and Lady Bird, all of them, they all had to carry themselves in a way where it was like, okay, I have to be classy. I have to be stylish. I have to be polished. But she took the traditional mold. Whereas Oscar de la Renta made a lot of the first lady's gowns. She said, I want Jason Wu to make my gown. I want
mm,
another designer to make my gown. So if you go into her book, The Look, and she's done a lot of press for this book, you
mm,
can tell, you can go back and you can tell some of her stories from the pieces that she's worn over time. So fashion is supposed to tell a story. And even in the winter months, the Christmas days, you are supposed to be bright and festive. Sparkle, you can never go wrong with sparkle. And I'm looking at Antonio's tie here, and
mm,
and as well as my the zipper part on this cat suit. You see the detailing.
mhm,
Adding detail to your fashion is a must. Going into the new year of 2026 and beyond, pay attention to details. And there's so many Pinterest out here that incorporate details. I love ruffles.
mhm,
So it's one dress that I wore, and it was this big pink gown when I did my interview with Kenny Cooper.
mhm,
And it was off the shoulder, brother K2, because I'm pretty sure you remember which dress I'm talking about. I had brown hair at the time, and it was off the shoulder, and it had this big pink piece that went down all the way to my décolleté. Very
mm.
beautiful. Again, statements. Make a statement piece. Make a statement and turn heads. And even at Christmas holiday parties or New Year's holiday parties. So, Antonio, Christmas holiday parties, what are you expecting people to dress like? Or even going into the new year when you're celebrating 2026?
For Christmas parties, I would suspect like people wear like a stylish sweater or some casual you know jeans with some nice Chelsea boots, little accessories with earrings or chains and stuff like that. The same thing for the new year. I think the new year people can get a little funky with it, but like black fur coats, a lot of shiny accessories, big earrings, stylish jeans, and a lot of sequence, I would say, because the New York is kind of like that edgy time where you can just bring the funk out. And
Oh,
fedoras.
absolutely, for sure. And for my ladies, Antonio mentioned accessories, clutches, clutch bags you can't go wrong with. Going into the New Year's, you might want to get a fur shawl, a faux fur shawl or something, or your earrings, again, accessories, statement making pieces, head turning pieces that will grab people's attention. I was just
Mhm,
watching the Victoria's Secret collection, and I already told y'all my Victoria's Secret story. I already done completed my Christmas shopping. So this girl is good. I racked up on a ton of Victoria's Secret fragrances and stuff, and it was over
mhm,
$100 worth of things. And I got the big weekender tote bag. It is gorgeous. It's
mhm,
also on my bed. I can't get to it at this moment. But I looked at a Victoria's Secret commercial before we came on, and the sparkle, the detailing of what the women were wearing in the commercial. Sparkle is key and essential going into 2026 because as we ring in every year, you're with your friends, bubbly, think champagne, think glasses overflowing, think confetti, think sparkle. That is the way to go for Christmas and going into the new year and beyond. So that's what I would say to anybody. And you remember it, brother? Yes, the pink dress. And I was trying to pull up a reference so that you guys could see exactly what I was saying. I have so many looks. It's like 13. I'm in my Pinterest closet right now, and it's like 1,300 different looks that I have done throughout the years, throughout doing my interviews. It's so many. And I put them all in my Pinterest lookbook. So make sure you guys head on over to Pinterest and check it out. And it is Miss Stevie's LOTW. So yeah, here it is. It's like 1,300 different looks, you guys. That's from today. That was yesterday. Thus my so let me go back to it. Right here. Here we are. Yes. There we go. So yes, throughout the years, every single look. My cousin Jasmine Tukes wore the $3 million Emerald bra, excuse me, back in the day. Oh, yes, the fantasy bra, the Victoria's Secret fantasy bra. And if you don't
mhm,
know who Jasmine Tukes is, Google is free. She is my brother Kay Tukes' sister, well, cousin, I'm sorry. And she walked in the Victoria's Secret fashion show. So the last name Tukes, it has a history to it. So y'all make sure y'all go and check her out as well too. That bra was gorgeous and it is expensive, $3 million. The bra was gorgeous and it had the little drip. It was like dripping diamonds.
oh,
And there was a whole conversation about doing the photo retouched. It was gorgeous. She looked amazing. I was like, no, leave it alone. Don't airbrush anything. Because as we work in the fashion world, we know that if you're trying to be on a magazine cover, photo shoot, or whatever, the photographer will go back and touch up certain things. And they're just like, no, leave the stretch marks alone. Let the world see it on the left. It's beautiful. She looks amazing in the bra. The bra is what the focus people should be on. But that just makes her look even better, makes her look even more beautiful. So just leave it alone. Don't touch it. But yes, going into 2026, New Year's parties, you're going to see a lot of sparkle. You're going to see a lot of details. And those are things that we can pay attention to. Now, speaking of, we're going to shift gears here since we're in the Christmas holiday spirit. Have
mhm.
you started your Christmas shopping yet?
Oh, I'm finished. I'm
Okay.
finished. I'm finished.
Fashion Doll said, y'all, I started mine's last year in 2024. Already wrapped the gifts and everything.
Oh,
And I asked that by the technician at the dentist today. She was like, did you start your Christmas shopping? I said, girl, I've been on ahead and went on ahead and start mine's. I did mine's in 2024. She's like, how did you? 2024. Stock up. That was the year for us to stock up on things that we needed heading into the new year and beyond so that we wouldn't have to be ripping and running in the stores.
mhm,
And K-Tooks can vouch for me. I was on the phone wrapping gifts and putting gifts in bags with the tissue paper, making them look all fancy and decorative and stuff. So while I was on the phone with K2s, he was like, what are you doing, sis? I said, wrapping Christmas gifts. And then on top of that, trying to prepare for shows that week. So it was a lot. And then taking care of my mom. But You're almost done. That's good. Yes, because yes, last minute, you don't want to be in the stores last minute where
Yeah,
it's like
it's
a
it's
bum
crazy.
rush.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to catch up at the last minute to get their shopping done. And if you're gonna do it online, I made a suggestion yesterday. This is for you if you want to now. You can pay that extra $20 to get that shipping to you like the next day. So I
Mm,
know if you ordered something, they give you a couple of options. You can get it next week or you can get it the next day. And when
okay.
I did mine, I got that exact following week. So what surprised me was FedEx delivered on a Sunday, and I ordered from this company. No, on a Yeah, was it on a Sunday? Yes, it was on a Sunday, and
Mm,
it's a company called Seventh Avenue. And I purchased some like these throws for the winter time, and then these cozy slippers, like these bedroom slippers that are like booties, that are like boots, and they are so comfortable. And I didn't get them till a Sunday. I'm like, FedEx deliver on a Sunday? Where they do that at? I was like, I have to wait till Monday to get my package, but they actually shipped it Sunday. So yes, they do ship on the weekends. So
mm.
take advantage of that. Hi, Diva Diva. Welcome. If you're just coming in, another one of my beautiful mods, my girl Diva Alexis Thomas. Welcome. We are talking holiday shopping. Have you guys started or are you in the process of wrapping? Now, we're going to do some holiday games as well too since we're speaking of wrapping. We're going to get into some holiday trivia here with Antonio and then we're going to take some questions as well too. Fashion dolls, do you guys have any questions before we jump into it or we can take it at the mid part of the show. So we're going to get into some holiday trivia. All right? Let's go. How long does it take for a tree to reach the average ideal Christmas tree height?
Like in your house?
Just making the tree overall. Yeah, not in the house.
Oh, like how tall? You said?
Mhm. How many years? How many years? How long does it take for a tree to reach the average ideal Christmas tree height?
Oh, I want to say 4 years. No. Uh,
It's 15 years. It takes 15 years. And you learn something new every day.
oh,
And again, shout out to Thought Catalog. You guys can check that out. Okay. Now, this one's a little bit easy. Everybody should know this. What animated 2004 film is about a train that carries kids to the North Pole on Christmas Eve? Tom Hanks is in it. And Nona Gay, who is the daughter of Marvin Gaye, she's in it as well, too.
let me see. Let me see. You said 2004.
Hmm. And it's animated. It's a cartoon.
Mm, oh, I'm lost on that one.
The Polar Express.
Oh,
The Polar
yeah.
Express. Okay, here's another easy one. What did the other reindeer not let Rudolph do because of his shiny red nose? If you guys have seen Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
You like to play? Um, I want to say
He's
like play
looking in
with.
the comments. I'm watching your eyes. You looking in the comments for hints. I'm watching.
I would say not play.
Join in
Not.
the reindeer game. It's join in the reindeer game.
Oh,
Because I know
okay.
Rudolph wanted to play with the other reindeer, so it's join in the reindeer games.
Yeah, my answer
Okay.
is like not play with them, like not join the festivities or play with them, or join the activities.
Yep.
The same
I'll give you
activities.
a point for that. Give you a point. All right. Which holiday plant is known to be an aphrodisiac? Okay. I didn't know that.
The aphrodisiac.
Yes, it's known to be an aphrodisiac. Kiss under it. I'll give you a hint. You kiss
Mistletoe.
under it.
Mistletoe.
Yes,
Mistletoe.
that's it. Another one. Okay. One of Santa's reindeer shares a name with a famous symbol on Valentine's Day. Which reindeer is that?
Francine,
Okay, I'll give you another hint. It's a 112 song.
Cupid. Cupid.
Yep. Yes. Yes. All right. There are two other names for Santa Claus. What are they?
Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Saint Nick.
Yep.
And Saint Nick, Saint Nick, Saint Nick, Saint Nick, Saint Nick. Um, Saint Nick. I don't know the other one.
Chris Kringle. It's Chris Kringle.
Chris Sprinkle. Okay.
Okay. Okay. That's a good one. What do people traditionally put at the top of the Christmas tree?
An angel.
Yes. 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 All right. Ooh. Okay. The movie Miracle on 34th Street is based on a real life department store. Which store is that?
I want to guess and say. I want to say Macy's or
That's it. That's it.
Macy's.
Yes,
Okay.
Macy's. For those of you who do not know, 34th, A Miracle on 34th Street is based on the department store Macy's. And which reminds me, I need to go and check them out for sure. I need to go just to splurge a little bit. Oh my goodness. What does Santa say at the end of a visit from St. Nicholas book?
Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all and
Well,
to
and
all.
to all a good night. Okay.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Which US state from the US, yes, which US state was the first to declare Christmas an official holiday?
Mm. Said the U.S. state declare Christmas as a official holiday. Shit. Uh, mm, I don't know this one. Is it
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma? Okay.
Oklahoma. Okay, here's another one. According to a legend, what holiday goodies were shaped to resemble a shepherd's staff? This was a way to remind children of the shepherds who visited baby Jesus.
Which cookie? I want to say
Candy cane. I
can
just gave
okay.
you the answer. Candy cane. Okay. All right. Which Hollywood act? Well, I just gave you that. So here's another good one. Okay. In the classic Christmas movie, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Grinch was described with three words. What are they?
um, I want to say green,
He's green.
green,
Yes.
green. Uh,
And at the end of the song, he said something that starts with an S. I'll give you a hint. It starts with an S.
stingy.
Close. Stink, stank, stunk.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, okay. Here's a good one. What did Frosty the Snowman do when his magic hat was placed on his head?
Come alive.
Yes, and he began to dance around. Yes. All right. What words follow Silent Night in the song?
Holy night.
Yes.
Silent night. Okay.
Okay, for all of my Christmas story lovers out there, what is Ralphie's little brother's name in the movie?
Dang.
If you guys have seen A Christmas Story, and we've been talking about this film all week long and how she put the bar of soap in his mouth because he said a bad word, and he's
Yeah,
talking
it's a
about he
honey.
tastes olive. Yes, and the Bumpus Hounds. We can't forget the Bumpus Hounds. How the dogs came in and tore up the whole house, got all the turkey and everything. So his brother, what was his brother's name?
Um, Steven? I'm just guessing at this
I'll
point.
give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. It's one of the Jackson brothers. Yes, K Tooks got it.
Oh, Randy. Okay.
Randy. Brother's name was Randy. All right. If you guys have seen the Santa Claus, what was the real name of Tim Allen's character in the Santa Claus?
I'm gonna take a guess. Tom, Steven,
It starts with
Allen, huh?
it starts with an S.
Sam? It's not Steven. Starts with the S. What boy name? Sam, Steven, Stefan.
I know K Tooks knows it. I know K Tooks knows it. Yes, Scott.
Scott.
What
Okay,
was his
Scott.
last name?
His last name? Uh, Williams or
It was Scott Calvin. Scott
okay,
Calvin.
okay.
Ooh, okay. That's a good one. What figure from English folklore became came to be associated with Santa Claus?
You said what English folklore?
What figure from English folklore came to be associated with Santa Claus?
Like, uh, I don't know this one.
Father Christmas.
Okay,
And you guys know about how they say, well, Ghost of Christmas Past, Christmas Present,
okay.
Christmas Eve. Yes. Okay, this is a little bit easier. This last one. What gift did the little drummer boy give to the newborn Christ?
Shit. What the? I think I know this one. I know this one. Wait, wait. Damn, I don't know this one. I think I don't know this
He
one.
played a song for him on the drums. He played a song
Okay,
for him on the drums. So
okay,
yes, the little drummer boy. If you guys have seen it, that was some holiday trivia. So
okay.
I'm going to do it with Troy Gardner tomorrow. One man catalog. He will be joining me. So make sure you guys tune in, and it's
Okay.
going to be for my South Carolina native because they're both from South Carolina. So make sure you guys join us tomorrow. But before we wrap, do we have any questions for myself or Antonio? But before we let you go, Antonio,
Mhm.
Christmas holiday wish or going into the new year, what are some things that you are manifesting for 2026 and beyond?
I want to say peace, spending more time with my family, um, doing more traveling, and just meeting new people.
And I'm also going to add to this as well. To 2026 and beyond is the year for us to expand our vision going into a new year with a new mindset. 2025 was an eye opener for each and every one of us. We expected the unexpected. We survived
Mhm.
so many things. And my brother K Tooks has a question uh, for you. What is your favorite
My favorite Christmas movie, I would say this Christmas with Loretta Devine and Chris Brown and Idris Elba. That's one of my
That's a good
favorites.
one. I like Almost Christmas with Monique, and y'all know I love me some Gabrielle Union. Shout outs to her. She has reposted Style by Stevie things a few times. So make sure you guys go and check out Gabrielle. So shout outs to her. Um, and another would be, of course, A Christmas Story. Again, that one and the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So y'all make sure. Diva wants to know your favorite actor.
My favorite actor, um,
Yeah,
I would have to say Denzel. Denzel is good. Denzel Washington. Yeah,
you
I
and my
think.
mom loves Denzel.
Yeah, like the emotion, everything, and how he can switch it up. Training day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Denzel all the way.
And it's so crazy you mentioned Denzel. The Preacher's Wife is a Christmas movie too. So it features one
Yeah.
of my favorite singers. Y'all know I'm a big Whitney Houston fan. So
Yes.
Loretta Devine was also in that film as well with Jennifer Lewis. So y'all go and check that out. Yes, you can watch it. It's out there. So you guys can rent it here on YouTube and so many others. Oh yeah. Shout outs to Viola Davis. She is
Mhm.
also in the South Carolina, South Carolina area. So shout outs to her
Mm.
as
Yes, yes,
well, the
yes.
queen, or shall I say the woman king, because she is such an amazing entity to film. Like, I don't know, she taps into those characters. She really
Hmm.
goes there. It is not an easy job to be able to tap into the spaces that make you uncomfortable, but as an actress, she goes there. So, I
Hmm.
mean, all of the shows. I mean, Annalise Keaton, she was Annalise Keaton, and to see her be able to
Yeah,
tap in Annalise
yeah,
every
yeah. How to
Thursday
Really Get
night.
with Murder was my favorite show. How
Yes,
to Get Away with Murder. Yeah, her and Scandal. Those were like the two top shows.
absolutely. So kudos to the queen, Viola Davis, and she's gonna keep giving us amazing things. I don't know if she has anything else coming out, but 2026, you're gonna see a lot of new projects on the horizon from so many actors out here. And
Hmm.
Denzel is one for sure. He has no plans of slowing down whatsoever. Neither does Queen Viola. So I'm be on the lookout for what they have coming out and make sure you're supporting these
Okay.
artists that are coming out producing and directing and writing behind the scenes as well to give them their flowers. And that's all key and crucial. All right. So, do we have any other questions for myself or Antonio? Fashion Dolls, Christmas holiday plans and beyond. If you guys are if you're gonna catch the replay, you guys can sign up in the comments. Have you started making your vision boards? I've made mines, and I'm gonna reshare it again to my stories on Instagram so you guys can get an idea or gist of what you want to work on going into the new year and beyond. I know for me, season 20 is a huge milestone. 20 seasons. We are almost at 1K interviews. My brother K Tooks just celebrated his 13th anniversary of his platform. So he's already there with 1,000 videos. He's way ahead of me. But me, I'm catching up slow and steady wins the race. So this would be 900, interview 924, I want to say. So we still got a ways to go. Still got a ways to go. And we're going to catch up. So you guys just make sure that you're subscribed and tune in every Monday through Friday. Make sure you have your notifications on as well too. Tap the bell, tap the first option, all, so you'll get them all. Whereas if it's on a personal or I can't remember the third option. I think it's personalized. That should be the third option when you subscribe into someone's channel. You'll get some. You'll get the notifications, but they'll go to where your subscription section is. So just make sure that you are subscribe, tap that bell so you'll be notified. And also check out the community tab here so you can see what else I have. Some Christmas decor inspiration. It's just a bunch of different things as well.
Okay.
And make sure you're following on Instagram as well. And let everyone know where they can follow you, Antonio, because I'm going to bring you back for season 20.
Okay. Okay. Well, you all can add me as a friend on Facebook. My name is Antonio Hardrick, and on Instagram, Gemini 0523.
There you go. Fashion dolls, do we have any questions? And a very special shout outs to my diva, my brother K Tukes, host of the K Tuke Spot. And we have something planned because I know you guys have been asking when are y'all two going to work together again. It's planned. It's coming sooner
Mhm.
than never. So you guys stay tuned for that. Another special shout outs to my colleagues Bubs the God, Tit for Tat, this and that. My other colleague, Conscious TV, Davion. Make sure you guys please go and subscribe to Conscious TV. Another special shout out to my brother Demario, King Jives here. Make sure you guys go and check him out. You guys know King Jives. You might have seen him with our girl T.S. Madison and they're good friends as well too. Shout outs to T.S. Madison.
Mhm.
Shout outs to everybody who's shown me nothing but love and support. And that's to all of the ones that I've named. There's so many. Did I forget anybody? Deshaun, Harold. Thank y'all all so much. Queen Spicy. Shout outs to Kimani's Way. All of y'all, thank y'all all so much for showing me so much love and support. Y'all have reposted, y'all have shown me immense love and support. And that's all I ask for. And y'all give it to me. And I'm receiving it, my short stack family. So thank y'all all so much. And I will see y'all tomorrow at 4 p.m. with LaTroy Gardner, the one man catalog. Stop, look, and listen. And I went on his show and I did an interview with him. And y'all need to go check that out. It was so much fun. So this is his second appearance back. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow at 4. And I will see y'all then. Make sure your notifications on. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody.